Well, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy TYP336 here, sitting down with my teammate John Jones. John, what's good, man?
What's happening, man?
We're here bringing John's 18th place deck profile from the Charlotte Regional over the weekend. And John, what was your record after the Swiss?
I was X2 after Swiss.
What all did you play out throughout the day?
I played 2 Constellars, 2 Dragons, Worms.
There's a lot of worms there that day.
Played a mirror match, Prophecy, Agents.
You have to remove them.
I think that's good.
Alright.
You have to remove them.
Alright, let's go ahead and get to the profile.
Sure. Running Evilswarms, so you got to run the Rabbit. Triple Cataster, obviously. Triple Heliotrope. 2 Thunderbirds. 2 Mandragoras.
Now, why not 3? Did you just not like 3, or?
Well, it's built slightly different, so the special summon aspect, you know, if you go first, it's not that great.
Right.
If you go second, you know, you still don't want a lot in your hand, so
yeah. 2
seems to work out. Same with Kirkion. 2 is all you need. 3 is just cloggy. I never want to see this guy in my opening hand. That's just horrible.
Yeah.
And then little tech card.
Yeah, I seen you play against me. I was like, what?
Yeah, Lukaga Tokage. This guy is very pro. Did great. Except for there's 2 hands. Well, there's 2 times during the entire tournament where I was top decking and I did draw 1 off the top deck. So I will take one of these out. That'll be one of the changes.
Yeah.
Just to drop 1, go to 2. 2 would be perfect. Double Maxi, double Effect Veiler. Trap cards, double Safe Zone for the Ocean. Yeah, it seems like a good card. Double Deep Prison. This card is real good this format. Even if you're playing dragons, it doesn't matter because more than likely they've used their dragon effect special summon. So if you banish it, they're not going to get a search.
Yeah.
So that card's really good. Double Mirror Force, just for bad players who like to overextend.
Yeah.
Double Fiendish Chain, 3. Again, kind of clogs. I'd rather have variety.
Yeah.
Dark Illusion. It was there every time I needed it. So
seems good.
That's really good. The 1 Infection to get your Kirkion, 1 Compulse, and 1 Torrential.
1 card that wrecked me.
Torrential seems
Yeah,
good.
I had to play John. I flipped the turn to Torrential.
I don't play Warning just because I don't want to spend life points.
Yeah, don't blame me.
Spell cards, Triple Pandemic. This card seems to win games, along with that card.
I've been seeing a lot of people like upping this back up and upping this to 3s back in. And they're like pretty much anything like Black Wings, Evilswarms. I've been seeing this card everywhere now.
And the meta, I mean, you're going to play Prophecy and Dragons, you know. They activate their field spell, chain, and ruin their day. I'm running the Veilers, so the 1 Mind Control, that's great for mirror match, that's great for taking whatever and dropping a Veiler, synchroing, doing whatever. Dark Hole and Rhoda. So there's the main deck, 41 cards.
Okay.
It is. Side or extra?
We'll go side.
Alright, side deck. The 1 Fisher, just for, you know, random stuff that I may not want to deal with. I figured I might run into Infernities or anything like that, so just to stop that swarm factor.
How do those work out for you throughout the day?
I never put either one of those in all day. I didn't see anything that swarmed or a reason for that, so those just took up space. Double Iron Wall for Prophecy, Dragons, all that good stuff. Double Light Imprisoning. Those put in a lot of work. Had to play Constellars twice and Agents, so I'm definitely glad I put those in there. I lost 1 Constellar. My round 1 was to Constellars and I lost, but I won the game that I had this face up on the field. And then for the Agents and the other Constellar, it wasn't too much of a match, but those were pretty good all weekend. Double Debunk. Again, anything that activates grave hand, you know, Bujins, you know, honest, whatever, you know, stop that dumb stuff. Double Kaiku, again, prophecy, dragons, anything that wants to remove. Double breaker for people who want to side in decrees. You know, anything that sets a lot of heavy back row. And then the draw and locks for the prophecy matchup. And the extra deck, because I main the Veilers, one Cataster, one Adreus. Appreciate it, Jock.
Not a problem, dude.
Brought this guy out. First duel of the day, brought him out, and he put in work until he got booked and then got ran over. But he's pretty good. The Mistworm.
They wouldn't be good guns.
This works out really good because you can, if they go first and put out a monster, you can special a Mandragora, normal, special a Kagatokage, or you can special a Mandragora, normal a Veiler, special a Kagatokage, and you got a Mistworm. Feral Imps, just to search out the Kagatokages, but I'm going to take this guy out because I'm going to drop the Kagatokage to 2, so I'm going to take him out.
What about keeping him in for just even if you do have to? Because you have to, wouldn't it be easier? It'd make it easier for you to search out the Kagatokage at any given moment.
Well, that's true, but this guy, he's really not that great as far as being a presence on the field. I mean, his effect, yeah, it's a plus for me off the effect, but as far as what he does on the field, he's going to get run over. So I want something that's going to produce effects on the field.
Okay.
Should have did it
One
first.
black
turn.
ship,
I was like, nah.
pro card, gets rid of Zen mains and whatever kind of junk they got out there. Mace Stroke, Thunder Spark. I didn't get to go into him, but he's pro. He's pro. I didn't get to use him, but just like I said, I didn't face anybody that swarmed
You got
on
you a
me.
Thunder Spark?
Abyss
Oh
Dweller,
my god, you need him so bad.
Cowboy, Key Beetle, of course, Thantos. Ran this guy over Nightmare just for the Constellar matchup because I was assuming that they're going to have to bounce my back rows versus bouncing my monsters because that guy's not going to let it happen. So I'd rather let my back rows go back than them bouncing monsters. So that was my thinking on it, but you know, whatever. One Ouroboros, he wins games.
After I saw it.
Bahamut, and only double Ophion because you don't need 3.
And what have you been? How do you feel about this format so far, and like how it's going? And like, do you feel it's the same? Do you feel like it's a little bit better than last format, or how are you feeling?
I think it's a great format. I think there's a lot of diversity.
Is my dad
A
still in there?
good player with a
Nah, he wasn't
decent
gonna get, he's not
deck
going to do it. I
can
know why.
win.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course,
why I
there's
let
still
Mike
some
borrow
junk
cards.
decks that aren't going
Because he
to
won't
win,
get
like
that.
Worms or
Except for
whatever.
the first one,
But,
he's borrowed.
it is more of a skill-based format. And, I think it's pretty good. I mean, dragons aren't OP. You know, Ophion's a card, and dragons aren't. You know, they're not that tough to beat. It's just so many people are playing them.
Yeah, the power in numbers.
But it's a good format.
All right. Well, John, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man, and congrats on your top and your invite. And once I stop disobeying Lord Graff, I'll be seeing you at Nationals as well. We'll all take that trip up there together.
All right, thanks, man.
All right. This is TYP 336 out.